Welcome back, cowboys and cowgirls. Today we're going to be opening up the toolbox and showing you the systems, tools, and resources I use to run the ranch lifestyle without burning out. There's a myth that freedom requires you to do it all yourself. But the truth is, systems set you free. And if you want a business that runs without you, you've got to build one that doesn't need you every minute. So in this video, I'll walk you through the 5 types of systems every ranch builder needs. The exact tools I use for attraction marketing, automation, and duplication. What to outsource, what to automate, or what to schedule so your business supports your life. Stick around to the end. I'll share you my weekly business rhythm using these tools and how I batch 80% of my work in less than 10 hours a week. All right. Why systems? Most people build a business that depends on their energy. I build systems that run on execution. Without systems, here's what happens. You answer the same questions 100 times. You onboard reps one at a time manually. You forget to follow up because it's in your head. You burn out because your business runs on memory and hustle. So with systems, you save time, you stay consistent, you build duplication, and you free yourself to lead and not manage. If you don't systemize success, you'll accidentally repeat burnout. I mean, that's true, you guys. So here's the 5 types of tools I recommend every ranch builder use. First of all, you need a lead generation and attraction. All right. So the tools I use: Meta Business Suite, I use Canva Pro, and we use MiniChat. All right. Now there's different ones out there. You can use a Facebook Creator Studio, but you can schedule posts through all this stuff for all of your pages. Canva Pro, it's not that expensive, and it's great to design your posts, to do your carousels, to create lead magnets, and you can have ChatGPT and Canva tied together. So that's some things there. Remember, the goal on this is get new people seeing your brand every day without you manually chasing them. All right. Then the other ones, the second set of tools is funnel and email automation. Okay. Get lead pages or click funnels. That's the 2 really good ones. You can get ConverterKit or Active Campaign for email follow-ups. So they're always, when they respond to you, you're following up with them with the next things in there. So you can have 5 emails or 6 emails that will just drip on them and feed onto them. You can set it up for a weekly base. That's just what makes it easy. Then you're just like constantly dripping on them without you physically have to send the emails. So remember, the goal on this is capture leads and deliver value consistently through automated sequences. Okay. The next set of tools you need is team onboarding and duplication. And this is where we have a great system in our network marketing through the school app and through our Facebook group that every person that wants to be a business builder goes through. So we got videos that shows them how to walk through their back office. We have videos that shows them our strategies of how to use a pro strategy. We have a lot of information in just 2 places that teaches them how to onboard, how to log in their back office, how to place orders, all this stuff for our network marketing direct sales business. And it is easy to get plugged into it. I mean, it's just like I showed them a video. This is where you go and start learning at it. And it's in this synchronized system already that just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it takes them on to the logging in all the way down through placing orders, how to change orders, all this stuff. And they're quick, 5, maybe 10-minute videos. So it's easy to get through and everything like this. This is why we love the company that we're part of, and really the team that we have a part of this company that has developed these systems that we're able to just duplicate and throw right in there. So remember, the goal: train once, duplicate many, remove you from the bottleneck. And this is what we've done with this training. And the fourth set of tools is you need something that content creation and scheduling. Okay. So there's content calendars and task management calendars, whatever you use. We just use our Google Calendar. But, the other thing for content creation is CapCut, for doing video cuts. Like we already mentioned Canva, and we already mentioned ChatGPT. ChatGPT helps you brainstorm and write and clarify content. I mean, you put an idea in there and you can get it to where it constantly gives you ideas. And you can ask it, give me some more, give me some more. If you want a content promo piece about your product, tell it what it is. Tell it your target audience, and ChatGPT will help you do that. Then you can plug that into Canva or whatever and start doing things. We use ChatGPT all the time. It helps tremendously. So the goal of this toolbox set of tools is batch and create and schedule 2 to 4 weeks of content in 1 2-hour focus sessions. You could do it in 1 to 2 focus sessions, depending on how much time you have that day. I batch constantly things for our business page and our groups. I do it for a month out in advance. I just get all that stuff, go through, we can just schedule, and done. I wish Facebook would allow us to do our personal posts on our personal profiles scheduled out, but they don't. But YouTube allows you to schedule out in advance. So you can sit down, focus your time and energy when you're in that creative mood, and just get a lot of things done and get it scheduled. And it just batches it out. And then you need your fifth set of tool set that you need is your financial tracking and your freedom planning. Okay. So we use QuickBooks. We got Google Sheets of what we do for different types of investments. Our network marketing direct sales company has a great spreadsheet where we know what we have coming in every day if I want to look at it every day, but I really just look at it on a weekly basis. We know how many people we sign up, we can look at the group volumes because they pay us out weekly. So I just go in and review it and make sure everything's right before they pay us weekly. So we use QuickBooks, so we're knowing what we have to keep back for taxes. Everything is plugged into that for us. The freedom calculator, I've just started messing with that a little bit. You can set your desired income, expenses, and investment goals into it. So that's a great way to do it. Remember, the goal of this is make decisions with data, not emotions. Okay. And I know we talked about this before, but making sure your lifestyle is not changing until your investment needs are met first. All right. Then your lifestyle can change. So when it comes to automation, outsourcing, and scheduling, ask yourself, am I the best person to do this? Or could a system do it faster, better, or cheaper? All right. So automate your follow-up emails. Your new team member welcome sequence, that can be easily automated. Your social media post scheduling, like I said, with your groups or your business page, you can schedule that out. Now, if you're running it off your personal page, it's not going to be able to really do that. Your lead magnet deliveries can be easily automated. Your reminders and onboarding flows can be easily automated. So that's stuff that can be automated. Things that you can outsource really quickly and easily if you're not good with CapCut is your video editing, your thumbnail design, your funnel building. And you can work with them once you designed, you can design it by yourself, or you can use somebody to help you build that. There's professionals out there you can do it. The funnel builder marketplace, you can find things there. You can easily get a online admin, some remote admin that can help you with appointment setting, message cleanup, scheduling stuff. I mean, that stuff can be easily outsourced. And then schedule and budget. Once weekly leadership call, and we have a team meeting once a week with our teams. You have 1 to 2 hour content creation, 1 day per month of freedom planning day. Review the ranch metrics that we've been teaching you. Your job is not to do everything. Your job is to create a machine that builds your freedom. So here's kind of how I run my business without sacrificing my life, okay? Monday morning, we're reviewing what we need to get done for the week, all right? So we just look at, we review our whole schedule, make sure I go in and double check all for the week that everything is scheduled right on the posts that we can have scheduled. Make sure we're not missing anything there, okay? Then we start doing our follow-ups to the people that we've talked to the prior week, all right? Tuesday is I do some content creation of just usually some personal stuff that I need to start keeping up on, all right? And then I'm scheduling them out, because I don't just do it for a month and just sit there. Now, once a week, I'm putting more content out there because it rolls off. So I always have a 30 days of content creation scheduled. In case those times of I'm out for 2 weeks, I don't have to worry about it and I can make it back up. But then I'm not sitting there trying to do a whole bunch at once. I'm just doing another week's worth of content in 1 day. Wednesdays, that's usually when we're out trying to do some more trainings for potential clients. We're hosting Zooms, webinars on Wednesdays usually. Thursdays is when we're doing our team building stuff with our team, helping them, training them on our weekly call with them. Fridays is usually one of my lower down days. Usually not try to schedule a lot on Fridays because Saturdays is when I'm usually doing the reviews of our, my freedom review, what I call it, So I'm checking our residuals coming from our network marketing company, or, direct sales. We review any profit and loss statements that we get from our investments. And we just had one this last week. And so I reviewed that today of a billboard company that we're part owners in. We make sure all of our network marketing leveraging systems are working fine. I look at our cash flow that we're getting in because this is part of the cash flow that we're getting in from that because we get paid out on Sundays. So I review this on Saturdays to make sure everything is correct. And then, did I meet my target of my health, habits, and holistic living there? Did I get my, 5 to 6 days of working out in? Did I, eat right? Where did I fall off? Was it a planned fall off? Because I do have planned cheat days of when we had it. Last night we went to a tequila tasting dinner, so they had tequila paired up with dinner, so we was able to taste tequila. We knew that was coming, so this was a planned day that we was doing it. So what do we go back to make sure we start eating clean again? We review what patches that we have to see if we need to order any other patches that we have, because that's our company, is the patches. So this is how you create structure in a flexible business and let your systems multiply your time. All right, you guys? Remember, the cowboy doesn't wrangle every cow by hand. He uses gates, fences, tools, and other routines. Same in business. Tools don't slow you down. They speed you up. Freedom doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things and letting tools handle the rest. So I want you guys to comment below, which tool or system are you excited to implement next? What's your biggest bottleneck that you want help streamlining? Let me know. Comment below. If you would like a free PDF that includes every tool mentioned today, let me know. Mention the Cowboy Toolbox in the comments, and I'll send you something. Remember to hit the subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Next week, we're talking about the Cowboy Code, the values that make this a movement. We're just not building wealth. We're building legacy and culture, you guys. Remember to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at the Rocky McKay. So you can get behind the scenes look at what I do in my days. Remember, equip yourself, build smarter, ride free. That's the cowboy way. I'll see you guys next week, and God bless you all.